Yo, we got another video, bro. This is let's read the title real quick. Here it is. This is Samantha Irvin real truth. Why she quit WWE star frustrated wrestling news and rumors. But hey, I ain't gonna lie, from what I've been hearing, bro. Think she said she was tired of working under her boss and having a boss she had to work for. Hey man, she better chill out, bro. She get hurt in ricochet ousted from WWE. You know what happens when you get ousted from WWE? You get ousted from all the wrestling companies. You gotta go to performing in the high school gym and stuff, bro. Yeah, so hey, chill out. Hey, they got connections. They connected with TNA. Um, I could see them being connected to AEW soon. They seem like they not too far off. It's just the owner. I could see them getting a new person in charge, and then the connections just like they it's like why not at that point, and then it's over. It's gonna be over, bro. AEW is where everybody go, and they connected. Come on, y'all all working under the same thing. Anyways though, let's get right into it. Let's see what's going on.
Hey guys, what is going on? This is WrestleMania back with some more news. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including WWE star frustrated, real reason Samantha Irvin left WWE, Dolph Ziggler Hall of Fame bound, John Cena called out, HBK wrestling again, plus much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Now let's hit the intro and get on to our first story. WWE star frustrated. Our top story today looks at a recent interview from Montez Ford, who has spoken out regarding his standing in WWE, and Ford believes that he's the greatest athlete in wrestling right now, and he's becoming increasingly frustrated. Speaking to the Daily Star, the former WWE Tag Team Champion stated, "I feel like I'm the greatest athlete in the professional wrestling circuit. I feel like I'm the greatest entertainer in the professional wrestling circuit. I feel like I'm the greatest of all time. I feel like my confidence is at an all-time high. I feel like I'm the only one consecutively that has been dealing with the bloodline and every variation of the bloodline for the last 4 years. I've been the one doing it. I've been the one trying to fight off this disease. Me, Docs, and occasionally Kevin Owens. You've seen what happened to Kevin Owens recently. He's a little frustrated. I feel like I'm on the verge of becoming the same way." Ford then continued by adding some kayfabe elements into his reasoning, but his reasonings are potentially embedded with logic and real-life issues. "How many times do I have to take down another variant of the bloodline? It seems like every time we get close to the tag team championships, the bloodline shows up. I feel fine, my body's a little bruised, a little woozy or whatever after the ladder match, but looking back on it, man, not only did I put on a show, I almost won the tag team championships. Not only was the bloodline in the way, but now DIY is in the way." Ford's WWE booking over the past few years has received notable criticism. Ford at one stage looked set to be one of the breakout stars of WWE, yet WWE insists on him remaining in his Street Profits partnership alongside Angelo Dawkins. Ford did get a decent push when he had a mini feud with Roman Reigns on SmackDown several years ago. However, despite impressing in this performance, WWE didn't continue the push, and Ford was relegated back to the tag division. Do you think it's time for WWE to strongly consider a Ford singles push? Let us know in the comments below. Real reason Samantha Irvin left WWE revealed. One of the most shocking stories of 2024 surfaced this week when it was officially confirmed that Samantha Irvin had left WWE. Irvin was well on her way to becoming one of the most celebrated announcers of all time, and nobody truly saw her departure coming. Some fans theorized that she could be AEW bound, and it was later stated that she wanted to explore other projects. This isn't the end of this trending story, as last night the former WWE ring announcer took to Instagram and revealed the shocking truth behind her WWE exit. Replying to a comment on her Instagram post, Irvin shockingly revealed that she never liked her job. "I don't like announcing. I'm serious. Announcing was only supposed to be my way in. I wanted to manage, maybe even become general manager one day, but WWE saw no other future for me besides announcer. I love watching the action, but I don't love being an announcer."
No more excuses. No more excuses. Ever since I exited the penitentiary, I've seen a just
Sir, I love WWE and I'm so proud and honored I got to share all the moments with fellow fans. Much love. Also, they wanted Rico to stay in the big leagues. I don't know why everyone pretending like he was always in great positions at WWE. The fact that Irvin disliked her role in WWE yet was so gifted at ring announcing is unbelievable to think about. If Irvin did truly dislike her role and wanted to have another role within the company, then it's easy to see why she would want to leave WWE. Interestingly, now that Irvin has publicly stated what type of roles she wanted to pursue in wrestling, time will tell if other wrestling companies pick up the phone and try to assign her one of these established roles. Is Dolph Ziggler Hall of Fame bound? Nick Nemeth, aka Dolph Ziggler, has had a fantastic career, and the reigning TNA World Champion was able to reflect on his career during a recent interview with Busted Open Radio. During the interview, Nemeth was asked if he would be open to being inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame, and in a humble response, Nemeth stated that it isn't something he thinks about. It really isn't something I think about, but it's interesting to talk about when you bring it up. I'm like, oh, you know what? I take a lot of things for granted that I'm almost always helping somebody else or giving a little bit too much. I should have been more selfish, but I just love the business so much. And someone like me who is barely 6 feet tall, barely 200 pounds, does not have a friend in the meetings, did not come from Ring of Honor, did not come from the independents, did not have anybody rooting for me behind the scenes except for Pat Patterson, and he wasn't around all the time. Ziggler is a multi-time former world champion for WWE, and traditionally being a former world champion virtually guarantees a wrestler a Hall of Fame spot. Do you think Nemeth is a future WWE Hall of Famer? Let us know in the comments below. Former WWE star getting ready for a comeback. Santino Marella joins the long list of names using stem cell therapy, as the former Intercontinental Champion took to Instagram to state that he's undergoing work to get back in the ring. My recent trip to RejuveStem Cancun included intradiscal injections into the cervical and lumbar area, stem cell injections in both my knees, my right shoulder, and my right bicep. Not to mention 100 million stem cells intravenously, directed to the correct body parts via intentional inflammation, aka shockwave therapy. This hyperbaric chamber was intense too. Oxygenating the body increases the effectiveness of the stem cells. I couldn't take any pics in the OR for my spinal injections, but these are the results I'm looking forward to the most. Good luck to Marella, and we hope that the stem cell treatment is a major success. John Cena called out. Ever since John Cena announced that 2025 will be his final year in wrestling, numerous WWE names have called out Cena and stated that they want to face him during his final year in wrestling. The latest to do so is The Miz. While speaking on a recent episode of The Rich Eisen Show, The Miz discussed Cena's upcoming retirement, and the Raw star revealed that he's throwing his name into the hat, and he wants a 1-versus-1 match with Cena next year. We'll never see John Cena in a match at WrestleMania ever again. When Cena says something, that's one of those things. Like sometimes it's like, oh no, they'll be like Motley Crue, it's our last tour ever, then they're on tour 3 years later. No, Cena's not like that. If Cena says this is it, this is it. And I'm curious to see who's going to go up against him because I'm putting my name in the hat. I'll heel that one out all day. Name's in the hat. Whilst a Cena versus Miz match might not sound like the most glamorous match on paper, the two do have a ton of history. The two collided in the main event of WrestleMania 27 and have had numerous feuds over their respective careers. The Miz is also an incredibly reliable and notably safe wrestler inside the squared circle, so it could be a smart move to pair the two together early on during Cena's 2025 run, and this would allow Cena to shake off any ring rust. WWE teased another Bloodline return. With the Usos reuniting on SmackDown this week, it's only a matter of time before Sami Zayn re-enters the Bloodline saga. Whilst there's still a month to go before Survivor Series War Games, WWE planted the seeds for Zayn's involvement as they uploaded a compilation of the best Bloodline backstage moments to their YouTube channel, and they featured Zayn and Roman Reigns in the thumbnail. It's been rumored that the headline match for Survivor Series War Games next month will be a Bloodline versus Bloodline matchup, and this will see Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn take on Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga. Is Shawn Michaels coming out of retirement? Our final story today looks at the possibility of the legendary Shawn Michaels coming out of retirement. HBK recently spoke to Penn Live, talking about all things NXT, and HBK would openly discuss if he has any plans on wrestling again. HBK last wrestled back in 2018 when he infamously came out of retirement for the abysmal DX vs. Brothers of Destruction match. HBK and the fans have firmly distanced themselves from the match since, and his WrestleMania 26 match versus The Undertaker is seen by many as his official retirement matchup. Despite rumors surfacing every few months, HBK has confirmed that he is done and won't be wrestling again. WWE did tease another match for HBK, most recently with Grayson Waller, yet this was, in hindsight, just designed to get Waller over with the audience, as opposed to create expectations that Mr. WrestleMania was going to have one more match. There you have it, folks, the wildest news, stories, and rumors you need to know. Don't forget to leave your comments down below, and I'll see you next time.
But it didn't happen. Yeah, man. I really thought they were going to release Irvin earlier. When she posted that photo on Instagram, of course it didn't show anything. It had her hair covering everything. But hey, Mandy Rose took that picture, and it was only the titles covering her, and they let her go. So who knows? We're gonna get